All right, welcome back, everybody. Sooner or later, the winter weather will, I know, it will return, and our next guest, well, they'll be pretty pleased because they'll get to take their favorite sport outdoors. Sounds like a strange connection, but they'll explain it. Of course, they are members of the Regina Speed Skating Club, which has graduated some top-notch athletes that have gone on to some great things in recent years. Here to talk about that, Club President Bruce Hope, seated next to Mitch, and at the far end of the table, Coach Bill Christ is back. Bruce, we'll start with you. We'll welcome you on board, and I guess maybe give us a little bit of background in terms of how you got involved with the club, and as you were mentioning before we went on, your lengthy experience with the sport of speed skating.
Sure. I'm not from Canada originally, so we came here. We didn't know much about hockey, but we wanted our kids to skate, so we ended up speed skating, and we have loved it ever since.
And you yourself have even strapped on the blades, and how did that go for you?
Yep. One of the dads was skating, and he said, "Hey, this is fun. You should try." And I said, "I can't speed skate. I can't skate." And he said, "So." So here I am. I've been skating for about 5 years, and I just love it.
Well, you walked in under your own steam. You're still intact, so obviously it's going well. How's it going in terms of the club overall? How is membership looking? The relative, I guess, strength of the club.
We're looking good. We've got probably 60 members and increasing this year, I think. We've got ages from 4 years old right through to adults, all ages, all abilities in the club right now.
Bruce, talk about the season at hand. It's going to be another good one, and I guess, as you said, you're just waiting for the weather to cooperate.
Yes, we're doing short track now. There's already been a number of competitions. Long track will start when we get the ice outdoors, and we do both disciplines, of course. And we're watching some of our skaters, graduates from the club, vying for places on the national team. Some of them are on the national team. Lucas Mikowski, for example. That's pretty cool for our young skaters to see those guys and think, hey, that could be me.
No question. Bill, yeah, for a while there it looked like you guys would be training on the Mount Pleasant Oval by Halloween. Thankfully for the rest of the world that didn't come to pass, but as Bruce mentioned, you guys are indoors. Where are you doing the short track training, and how's it going?
This year we've moved to the Staples Arena, and training has actually been going quite well. The facility is nice. The team there is really good. They're very helpful with making sure we have good ice. Skaters are all pumped for the coming season. We're currently in the competition mode for vying for positions on the Canada Winter Games team this year.
Now, as in Bruce's case, you have a couple of offspring involved in the sport. Your eldest is on the verge of very big things, I would suggest. An update on how young Callie Christ is doing.
Well, as you know, Callie made it to Junior Worlds last year, and she's hoping to do it again this year. She qualified for the World Cup team trials earlier this month, or actually in October. She did fairly well, but she's come up against Christina Groves, Cindy Clausen, so she has to deal with that.
You pay your dues starting out, yeah.
Yep. So she's looking forward to a good season. Her times are coming down. So she's happy with how things are going now. And I have a son who's in grade 11, Keegan. He's a short tracker. He prefers the bump and grind. He likes the sharp corners, and he's vying for a position on the Saskatchewan team for Canada Winter Games.
Excellent.
What is it about Saskatchewan that produces so many great speed skaters?
I'd have to say the weather. We get very
That's
tough.
what you think of, but is it the weather, is it something else? Because there's a lot, let's go back. Katrina LeMay Doan, there's Lucas Mikowski, Jeremy Wotherspoon, who I think is from Humboldt originally, Justin Wierzylewicz. They're all doing so well. Is it something just sort of in the water, or is it, as you said, the weather and it's just so conducive to good training?
Well, you've got the weather, and I'd like to think we kind of instill a good work ethic for them, a good training basis, and again, it's just their love of the sport that pushes them that a little extra.
That's got to be a great, and you alluded to it earlier, Bruce, what a great marketing ploy for the club. Want to get to the Olympics one day? Strap on the blades with us and off you go.
Absolutely, and the guys are great. They remember where they've come from. We've had Lucas come back with his gold medal. We've had Justin come back with his gold medal. My kids have held those medals, and that is really cool.
No question. How can folks, watching tonight and thinking, well, you know, I've never thought about speed skating, but it might be worth checking out. Can they pop by the club? And I guess obviously when the Oval's open, that'll be a location they can go to, but what can they do in the meantime?
Oh, absolutely. Google Regina Speed Skating, and there's lots of information there, contact information. So just Google Regina Speed Skating. We run try to speed skate programs so that you can just come along, get fitted out in a set of skates, and try it out for free. And if you like it, join up, and away you go. So we run those kind of programs. So if you think you might be interested, it is a heck of a good sport, and just get in touch and come and watch and see what goes on. You don't have to race. A lot of people do. Some people are highly competitive, other people are not. I do it mainly for exercise, and it's just a great workout.
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for doing this, and hopefully we can touch base again in the winter, which means, of course, there will be a winter, but you take what you get. Thank you again for doing this.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.